All right, we're keeping track of Idalia right now. All things sunny and lovely in that region that she's supposed to hit sometime tomorrow, probably as a Category 3 storm, and probably nasty storm at that, doesn't the mayor of St. Petersburg, Florida. If you've never been, what a beautiful place. Ken Welch, kind enough to join us. Mayor, good to have you.
Neil, good to be with you. Let me quickly agree with your previous host, guest, Joe. Your jacket is sublime, and you've got some St. Pete style going there. I was going to make a comment before he even said anything. So
no, man.
Thanks for having me with you again.
Just trying to compete with you, Mayor. So let me ask you about this. I mean, if you have a place in Florida, you live in Florida, you're kind of used to this drill, but sometimes you hear people say, you know, I'm going to ride this one out. I think I can do okay. What do you tell your folks?
What I tell folks who make that argument is take a look 100 miles south of us at Fort Myers and Sanibel and see what they went through last year with a storm that was not supposed to hit them and at the last minute made that eastward turn, and they will be rebuilding for a decade. So I think folks that have been here long enough know the power of these storms, and it's not like a wildfire or an earthquake. We have time to plan, prepare, and then move out of harm's way. And that's what we're asking folks to do now, particularly if you're in a storm surge area.
You know, for a lot of people, and maybe you can educate me here, Mayor, that, you know, you used to have to drive a couple of 100 miles to get out of harm's way. To hear the governor earlier and some of your colleagues, maybe yourself included, it's not that far this go round. So where are people going who do, you know, who do leave?
So we're asking folks, if you're in a zone A or even zone B, move to a higher level zone. That could be 5 or 10 miles away.
Oh,
doesn't even have to be out of Pinellas County. And so, you know, we say we run from water, we hide from the wind here. And again, it's just educating folks of what your evacuation zone is. Know where you are and know that you can move just a short distance away and be on higher, safer ground. And, you know, this is one of those times, and I think we talked last year when Ian was headed our way, when governments are working together. We were with the governor yesterday at a meeting with our Pinellas County commissioners and state legislators, just urging everybody to heed the warnings. The state is pre-positioning personnel and materials. The county and cities, we've got a third of our city staff who've been working to clear drains, lower pond and lake levels, help evacuate folks. So it's a battle rhythm, a battle cadence that we have when storms are coming. And again, we've got the knowledge, we've got time to prepare, but in the next 12 to 14 hours, we'll have a Cat 2 or 3 off our coast, and then 12 hours after that, we'll have significant storm surge affecting our area. 4 to 7 feet is what's predicted.
I'm so glad you did that distinction, because sometimes people think after the storm passes, game over, everything's fine, and then the surge comes, and you're quite right. But I do remember last year when we had the opportunity to chat, Mayor, this notion of it doesn't take much. A storm can move, in this case, slightly east and bring a lot more harm, or slightly west. I think the governor was hinting that they're seeing modest movements to that degree. That I'm sure you'd prefer. What's the latest tell you?
We would. It's pretty much on the same track, and you know, these wobbles left and right don't mean a whole lot. And again, the latest example is what happened with Ian last year. Until that storm has passed us, and again, even 12 hours afterwards, we'll see significant storm surge effects. And St. Pete and Pinellas County happens to be a peninsula within the peninsula of Florida, so we're highly susceptible to storm surge, and we're expecting 4 to 7 feet. So folks need to stay vigilant. This is a real threat, no matter what the cone looks like right now. We need to be prepared for the worst case and pray that we're spared once again in the St. Pete, Clearwater, Pinellas County area.
All right, I'm sure you will be. I hope and pray you will be. Mayor, you're a very calm force in the middle of all of this. You earn your pay during times like this. Man, oh man. Ken Welch, the St. Petersburg.
Always good to be with you.
Same here. Thank you very much.